Hey everyone, this is Together We Are Mondays from a couple of weeks ago because as you guys know I was on vacation, but now I'm back, so I'm kind of catching up on the weeks and getting ready for next week's. So the week of this topic was the one about exercise and kind of how to deal with exercise when you're working on recovery, especially if you have problems with over-exercising, like when is it okay to exercise again. Over-exercising is something that I had problems with. I would find myself waking up early, like starting at 4:30, to get up, exercise before school, at school, after school, like finding yourself just trapped in this exercise regime where you've got to keep going. So it's something that I am familiar with and have had to deal with in my own recovery. So I do have some advice here. One thing that was pointed out to me when I was like, I can just keep exercising, like it's perfectly fine, like my body can handle it. I say that it can handle it, and I know that it can. Is you can't assume that your body can handle all these things, especially if you're not taking care of it. And one thing that had to be pointed out to me through Portia de Rossi's memoir, Unbearable Lightness, is exercising should not be sitting down and being like, I am going to do this for half an hour and then I'll do this many leg lifts and I'll run for this long and I'll do this. It's nothing like that. It should be an active lifestyle, because finding yourself in an active lifestyle and just living the life you enjoy isn't something that should be harmful, and not labeling it necessarily as exercise, but enjoying it and doing it because you love it is something way different. So, for example, I am an Irish dancer. I've been Irish dancing for 12 years. This upcoming year is my 12th year. So basically, I've been doing it a very long time. And during the height of my disorder, what was it? It was exercise. I was going to those practices. I was kicking my legs high. I would dance my heart out just so that I would be burning calories. And the thing was, I lost all my interest in dance. I lost why I was passionate about it. And one thing that really hit me this year, as I've been getting stronger in my recovery, is I want to dance because I want to dance. And so those dance outs I would go to, the practices that I would be at, it wasn't me counting how many calories I was burning by the height of my leg based on gravity and all of that loveliness. It was more like, I'm dancing, I'm having fun, this is active. I know I'm not sitting around on the couch just sitting eating chips, doing nothing, watching TV all the time. I am living actively, and that's something that I had to accept. If there was a day where I was like, I want to go for a run, go for a run, but don't push yourself to the point where you want to pass out and you feel so weak that you can't continue on. Take care of yourself and just live kind of in that active lifestyle and go, I want to go running not because of the calories, not because of the weight, not because of any of that, but I just want to go running because it sounds like fun. It's a beautiful day outside, like that type of mentality. So I think in regards to exercising, the one thing is to kind of recognize what you really enjoy and do it because you love it. Like, you find all these people who do yoga and they absolutely love it. But people don't go and do yoga because they're like, I need to burn calories and it's the fastest way. Like, no, they do it. It's keeping them active and strengthening their muscles and concentration and focus and all of that ability that their body has. But they're enjoying being there. And even just enjoying doing the activity you like, but living an active lifestyle really can help. And so one thing that I had to do was I had to stop labeling things as exercise, because exercise in my mind had such a bad connotation. It was a black and white thinking where exercise meant weight loss and that was the only thing. But now exercise, or lack thereof, my active lifestyle, is more of happiness, doing things that I love and having fun with it. So I think kind of adjusting to that mentality and finding out things that you want to do and doing it because you want to do it is something that's so important. So I hope that helps a little bit about exercise and kind of focusing on that, because like it does get so many people in recovery, especially when they have been over exercising. But I think that like the most important thing would be not to label it as exercise, just living an active lifestyle. But the other thing is, the other question of this week is kind of like, when can you start doing that? You should be working on exercising and being healthy, living an active lifestyle every day. But as I said, not going to that black or white thinking where you're like, I'm going to exercise, this is going to burn weight and calories and all of that, and I'm going to be fabulous at the end. No, you want to build the muscles because you want to be strong and you want to have the body that can support itself and be sure and steady in itself. You know what I mean? So that's something that I want to throw out there. The question of this week is, what do you do when it's hot outside and you want to relax, you want to be cool? Whenever it is hot outside and I'm just like, I don't want to go outside, it's burning hot, I just want to sit inside, I typically just turn up the AC and curl up with a book because I'm a big bookworm. So I like to just read, and it's something that kind of takes your mind away, and you read and you get so engrossed in the world that if it's really sticky and hot and humid, that you're not really focusing on it. So that's something that I love doing. Or I love writing because I also write fiction novels. So yeah, that's fun in and of itself. It's the same thing of getting so engrossed in it. And like, I remember I was actually just recently down in Florida, obviously for vacation, and it was like burning hot, and I am writing about a storm, right, in my piece. And it's like a terrible storm. There's hail, there's all this like misery, it's bitter. And then my dad came over and he was like, "Oh, you want to go out?" And I was like, "No, it's raining." And he was like, "No, no, it's not." And I was so involved in writing my story and so involved in the storm that was going on that I didn't even realize what the weather was outside. I thought it was like pouring rain. Like, I mean, after like 6 times of writing, it is torrentially downpouring. Like, you kind of get a little used to it. But yeah, so that is my commentary on this week. And if you guys check out, I also have another video coming up. I'm going to have the 3 videos. The one's coming up on Monday, though. So this is week 1 of them done. Okay, go check out the other girls if you haven't gotten a chance. I'm sure that they're fabulous, and I wish all of you well. Okay, bye.